this is Anita from 5 Minutes with Art. Many times when we talk about great artists, especially artists that lived many years ago, most of them are male. But today I want to talk about some female artists. And in fact, these female artists are some of my favorite artists. We cannot talk about great female artists without talking about an artist as Artemisky Gentileschi, who was a Baroque painter. She lived in the 1600s, and she was known to make some very, very intricate works of art, which are considered some of the greatest works that ever lived. Her works often depicted women, powerful women in historic biblical scenes. She challenged a lot of the gender roles and portrayed women as assertive and heroic. But this was very, very unusual for her time. So this truly made her one of the great women artists who ever lived. Another one, of course, is Frida Kahlo. And Frida Kahlo lived in the early 1900s. She's probably best known because of the fact that she suffered in a bike accident and had a lot of deep pain. She had a lot of deep physical pain. And because of that, this showed in a lot of her artwork. She did a lot of self-portraits where she depicted her struggles and her physical pain, gender expectations, and even things that had to do with political activism. Her work really challenged the representation of beauty and womanhood. So she, of course, I have to be one of the top female artists also. Georgia O'Keeffe would be another one. She actually lived again from 1887 to 1986. I really love Georgia O'Keeffe's work of art. I love her large-scale close-up paintings of flowers and landscapes and how she captured nature, and especially nature in New Mexico. And, you know, she really played this crucial role for American modernism. She, challenged conventions with her unique style and her pioneering of abstraction and natural forms. Another artist who may not be as well known as some of the other artists is Louise Bourgeois. And Louise Bourgeois is widely regarded as one of the most influential sculptors of the 20th century. Her work often was inspired by personal experiences and other types of psychological themes. She explored trauma, memory, and female experience. She's best known for her massive spider sculptures, which represent maternal protection and vulnerability. She really had a great impact on modern sculpture and feminist art. Cindy Sherman, who was born in 1954, is also another woman who had a great impact on art. She revolutionized photography with her conceptual self-portraits, which explored identity, gender roles, and societal expectations. Her Untitled Film Stills series, in which she transformed into different female archetypes, questioned how women are portrayed in media and culture. So this is someone who really stepped outside of herself and really in the photography realm. Another artist that is well known as Marina Abramovich, and she has her famous work of art is The Artist is Present. And she was a pioneer in performance art. She pushed the boundaries of endurance, body art, and human connection. Your performance often involved physical and emotional extremes, exploring pain, vulnerabilities, and human resilience themes. So she's also known to be as a groundbreaking artist. Another artist is Elizabeth Vigée Lebrun, and she was born in 1755 and lived until 1842. And she was one of the most sought-after portrait painters of her time. She was known for her elegant depictions of aristocrats, including Queen Marie Antoinette. And in an era where women were largely excluded from the art world, she defined conventions and gained international recognition. It was really her work that helped open doors for other female artists in this same type of field of doing portraits. Barbara Kruger, who was born in 1945, is well known for her bold text-based conceptual art that critiques consumerism, gender norms, and power structures. Her striking black and white images overlaid with red and white text challenge viewers to question social and political issues. Her work has been instrumental in feminist art movements and is a powerful force in contemporary activism. So these are just 10 of the women that I and you happen to like some of my favorite artists. Maybe you have some others. If so, would love to hear which artists that you love. If you think there's any that should have been on this list that are not, but this just happens to be ones that I like and enjoy. And I actually brought in some newer ones that I've recently learned and discovered about, but we'd always love to be able to hear from you. This is Anita from 5 Minutes with Art. Thank you so much for listening. We hope that you've enjoyed this. Hope you'll press subscribe and join with us. We'd love to have you be part of our community.